Buying a tenanted property or portfolio off-market means purchasing a rental property that isn't listed on mainstream portals like Rightmove or Zoopla and where tenants are already in place. Off-market does not mean distressed, hidden or rushed. In most cases, it means the seller wants a controlled, professional transaction without unnecessary disruption to their tenants or exposure to the wider open market. For investors, this often creates better clarity. You're not competing with owner-occupiers and you're assessing the property or portfolio purely as an income-producing asset. One of the biggest advantages of buying with tenants in situ is immediacy. Rental income starts from day one. You're not guessing the market rent, dealing with voids, or rushing to let a property after completion. Instead, you're buying something that already works and is income producing. You also gain visibility. Rent history, tenant behaviour, and maintenance patterns are already well established, and that allows you as the prospective buyer more accurate yield forecasting and fewer surprises post-completion. In 2026, when certainty matters more than ever, that visibility is a significant advantage. A genuine off-market tenanted deal should come with a clear information pack. This typically includes the tenancy agreement, rent schedule, payment history, deposit protection details, and compliance documents such as gas safety, EICR, and EPC. This pack allows you to assess the deal properly before committing to time or money. And if information is unclear or missing, that's a signal to slow down and ask questions. Strong deals are transparent from the outset. When buying tenanted property, yield needs to be assessed realistically. Headline yield alone doesn't tell the full story. You should consider net yield after costs, long-term rent stability, and whether the rent is in line with local market conditions. You should also factor in compliance costs and future maintenance. A stable yield with fewer unknowns often outperforms a high yield that depends purely on assumptions. Crucially, predictability is part of the return. Tenants are not a risk by default. Poor information is. Look at the length of the tenancy, payment consistency, and communication history. Long-standing tenants often indicate stability and a lower management overhead. Review tenancy terms carefully, including rent review clauses or any unusual conditions. Understanding what you're inheriting is so essential. A good tenant profile can be one of the strongest assets in a deal. The legal process for a tenanted purchase is straightforward when handled correctly. On completion, the tenancy transfers to you as the new owner, along with the deposit and documentation. There is no interruption to rental income. Solicitors will focus on ensuring tenancy details are correctly assigned and that compliance is in place. Clarity here prevents issues later down the line. Remember, this is a commercial transaction, not an emotional one, and it should be treated as such. In 2026, investors are prioritizing stability, clarity, and long-term planning. Buying tenanted properties off-market aligns with those priorities. It reduces competition, improves visibility, and creates predictable outcomes. If your investment strategy is built around income and risk management rather than speculation, this approach deserves your serious consideration.